Up next, the Raptors taking on the 76ers. For the Raptors, they're just above the 500 mark on the young season, 3-2. Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Poeltl, and it's Flynn in at the 1. And for the 76ers, in the post, it's Tucker and Embiid. AI is out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Here's AI. Out to Harris. Now AI. Just 5 on the clock. A 3 ball and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Kings. They ascend up the list to number 3. There's some spirited play.
And right now for the 76ers, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
Anunoby, good.
Well, you like the decision-making from OG Anunoby right there. Picking quality shots, gets into his jump shooting motion. Well done.
Chalk up 2 there.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Poeltl's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Harden the pass to AI. Inside. Here's Embiid. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Barnes. Rebound by the 76ers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
Now Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team? Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Flynn kicks to Anunoby. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Pass to AI. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet, 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Pass to Flynn. Unloads. James Harden with the rebound. The 76ers trailed by 4. He kicks it to Tucker to the right side.
And let's quickly take a look at some stats for Joel Embiid. Coming off a terrific season. Last year, checking in at about 33 points a game, 10 rebounds and 4 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris, he's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways. Cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on transition. A little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And, Greg, while the Sixers have been effective time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals. Back in
Anunoby.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Harden the pass to AI. To the middle. Hurdle with the steal. Now, here's Anunoby. He's guarded by AI. Anunoby, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. When you take a glance at the season and standings, Greg, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin, and that means teams still trying to...
And so Harden will bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 11. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. The forwards, Harris and Tucker. Harden out there with AI. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
I really don't think there's a more impactful player in the league. Even on nights when his stats don't show it, Embiid changes everything when he's on the floor.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Siakam left side. Shoots over Tucker. And it's AI with the rebound.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Lets a floater go. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
How about the floater? Folks, a floater's a tough shot, but Gary Trent Jr. makes easy work of it right there.
AI right side. Ripped away. Anunoby with it. AI picks him up. Trent kicks to Barnes. Off target from outside. The 76ers trailed by 11. Tucker the pass to AI. Down low. Here's Embiid. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. AI. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Barnes. Rebounded by Tucker. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Embiid, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Harris against Barnes. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And the pass to AI. No good. Good D by Siakam. Raptors leading by 9. Barnes right side. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Barnes has got his first points in this one.
Yeah, Scotty Barnes in his element. He's so confident in the paint.
Harden looking it over. To the wing on the left. Here's AI. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. That's 10 points for AI.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Trent against Harden. Siakam, right side. Shoots over Tucker. Siakam misses.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
And Poeltl sends it down.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Poeltl when he's that.
Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the 76ers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The 76ers lead. So for Toronto right now, big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Poeltl. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Flynn and at the point. Harden, that's good.
Well, this is where James Harden's 3-level scoring comes into play. You want to take away the rim and the 3, no problem. He goes right to the mid-range.
Passes it to Poeltl. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Scotty Barnes.
Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. Number 1, the Raptors.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
AI outside to the inside. Tucker can't get it to go.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
The 76ers leading by 3. AI outside. Oh, he's going right to the rack. Embiid.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Siakam outside to the paint. Here's Anunoby. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 24 points for OG Anunoby. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Down low, here's Flynn. Harden grabs the miss. And so Harden will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. A nice shot by AI.
There's a reason James Harden is always near the top of the assist charts. That ability to distribute to teammates is elite.
Poeltl dishes to Flynn. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. AI heading to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. AI's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. And a lot of speculation, GA, of what would happen with Harden. As of now, he remains a Sixer.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't a new landing place for him. Many thought the Clippers would go after Harden, but for the time being, he's going for another round with Philly.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Barnes. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged 15 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, He's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Pass to Anunoby. Poeltl kicks to Siakam. Back to Poeltl, and the dunk by Poeltl.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Pass to AI from the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Siakam, that's good.
Well, the contact made that shot more difficult, but Siakam stays with it and makes the shot anyway. Nicely done.
It's Harden with the drive, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. And the 76ers lead by 8. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Flynn the pass to Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Anunoby's got 5 points in the quarter.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Raptors trailed by 5. Now here's Flynn. He has 6. Puts up a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Can't tie it up as that one misses. The pass to AI. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Toronto. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI.
Number 86.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Toronto. Chris Boucher comes in for Poeltl. And Trent subbed in for Flynn.
Chris Boucher. Gary Trent Jr.
Barnes looking around. 5 on the clock. Anunoby in the corner. And the Raptors miss again. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Harden with the stop.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Raptors trailed by 4. Barnes outside. That's tipped. Stolen by Tucker. And AI gets it to go on the assist from Tucker. 19 points for AI.
Boy, that's intelligence and effort from Tucker. Picking the ball cleanly, igniting the fast break.
Harden against Trent. Barnes down low. Off target with the close range fadeaway.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Embiid is just too strong inside.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Well, Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
Harden against Trent. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Anunoby with it. Working on AI.
Well, a nice defensive play. Alter the shot, then stay right there to clean up the glass.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Anunoby.
And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Tobias Harris. And Maxey subbed in for James Harden. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Greg, one thing you know, you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume 3-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc, guys, because of it.
Substitution on the court.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. In the post, it's Tucker and Embiid. AI is out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Raptors substitution.
Harris against Barnes.
Malachi Flynn.
And it's Trent off the drive. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
Harden against Flynn. Here's AI. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Poked away. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. Feeds to Tucker. Over Trent. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Junior. That's his
It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
Second
I
team
just
foul.
love the activity, a fireball of energy. Tucker earning himself a trip to the stripe.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Flynn kicks to Siakam. Back to Flynn. Makes it off the glass.
Flynn. Assisted by Pascal Siakam.
Here's Harden. Pass to Tucker. The feed to AI.
Raptors
And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Sunday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Embiid against Barnes. Shoots over Embiid. And the rejection by Embiid.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
AI up top, covered by Barnes. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter.
Well, Poeltl keeping his arms up, doing everything he can to affect the shooter.
Now, here's Siakam, guarded by Tucker. To the middle to take the lead. Flynn kicks to Trent. Over AI. It's deflected. Tucker bounce pass. AI passes to Embiid. Good D by Siakam.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to Trent. The 3. And again, no good by Toronto. The 76ers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. AI right side. Inside, Tucker. Good D by Siakam.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
And the 76ers call time here.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. Pass to AI. He feeds it to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Harden against Flynn. The dish now to Pirtle. Trent with it, working on AI. Trent can't hit. 76ers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Here's Harris, and there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Barnes against Harris. Siakam outside. Shoots over Tucker. Here's Pirtle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, for a player with Pirtle's size, that type of play he needs to make. Get inside, draw contact, get to the line, be physical. Love it.
Greg talking about Jakob Pirtle. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
And the Raptors call time here.
Let us know you want one, everybody.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
Thank you, David. OG Anunoby's checked in for Trent.
OG Anunoby.
76ers on defense. The lead is 2. And finished off by Siakam.
The assist.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Over to the wing. AI kicks it to Tucker. Harden against Flynn. Shot clock at 5. Harden the pass to AI. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
The Raptors have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. They shoot again, and they take the lead.
OG
Anunoby's got 32 points in the game.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Harden outside. There's the pass to AI. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. AI's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Barnes outside. To the inside. Here's Pirtle. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Raptors lead by 2.
How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
Passes it to AI. Flynn against Harden. Back to AI. Count the basket and the foul. That one goes on Anunoby.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And here's Toronto. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Anunoby's got 12 points here in the second half.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
And they recover it. Harden the pass to Embiid. Another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Here's Barnes. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. It's a one-point game. And a wide open look for AI. Off target with his three. Toronto shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Barnes can't get it to go. Philadelphia shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Here's Harden. And Pirtle pulls it down. Barnes outside. Pass to Siakam. Back to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this moment.
Sends it back. Anunoby with it. Now defended by Embiid. And Embiid with the block. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And luckily, they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it. Those were pressure-packed free throws. And he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that three-point lead.
And the Raptors call time here. They're behind by 3. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Hands the three.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Back to AI. It's stolen. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And here are the Raptors. Checked in for Philadelphia. A new group in now for the Raptors. Koloko's checked in. Achua comes in for Scotty Barnes. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Chris Boucher's subbed in for Flynn. It's Boucher out there with Young. Then there's Achua. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Koloko in at the 5. Boucher with the ball. Here's Siakam. It's hauled in by the 76ers. AI's got 8 rebounds in this game. Harris passes to Embiid. Misses from short range. Raptors leading by 3. Down low. Pass to Koloko. Count that one.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
Harden against Boucher. Harden the pass to Ayan. That's tipped. Now, here is Young. He's guarded closer. In overtime here, a minute and a half off the clock. Over to the left wing. Out left of the wing. Toronto working the ball around now. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Harden. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
The 76ers trailed by 7. The pass to Tucker. Ayan right side. Ball's knocked loose. Young with the steal. Inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And that one falls for Achua. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 10. 1:35 left to play in OT, and this battle continuing.
Then we need you to make the noise.
Dix checked in for Toronto.
Let me hear you once again. Get loud for your Philadelphia 76ers.
Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. Here's Embiid, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And here is Flynn. Here's Barnes. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. And the Raptors lead by 10.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Toronto.
You're right, not much time left. You note they couldn't put them away in regulation, but after what we've seen here, a superb performance in overtime, they're managing to get the job done.
Yeah, just an amazing game, and ultimately they were able to just pull away there at the end.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still 2 more to go in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Gary Trent Jr. But by a big margin. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.